So Drone Logic, Jamie, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the cover. It's actually a watercolour painting by an artist and illustrator called Kate Copeland.
Okay.
And she actually did a few of Avery's early releases on Fantasy, Water Jump and Need Electric. But basically, it's just a very simple black and white painting. And apparently, this kind of coincided with his vision from the start, that all he wanted was a kind of monochrome, stark artwork, more reminiscent of a kind of, a grunge album rather than a contemporary electronic artist. So in this situation, you and I are the bouncers. I've had my eye on this guy, this record, since it came in, Daniel Avery. I've been forming an opinion ever since, but what I want to know is your thoughts first. What do you think?
Okay, so from a distance, if I'm seeing this album cover in the queue, I think it's well dressed, it's sleek, it has an edge to it. It's the kind of album cover that might get into Berghain quite easily, I would suggest. I would almost go as far to say that it becomes slightly iconic. I've seen quite a few people, including you, wearing it on a t-shirt.
Oh, that's my brother actually.
Oh, was it your brother?
Yeah.
Sorry, it was your brother. I get you confused. So I would say, I think it's getting in for sure. But I'm not about to, roll out the red carpet. What do you reckon?
Right. First of all, I
What's
really like
coming
the
here?
painting.
Are you about to?
Yeah,
you about to
I am launching this argument on you.
Here we go.
First of all, I like the simple painting. I think it works. Number two, I really like the kind of mysterious, shadowy figure down on the left, because when I saw that when I was younger, I always used to wonder, so is that the voice, this kind of repeated echo throughout the album? So I feel like that kind of ties into
the concept
quite nicely.
Like it.
It's also just a little bit different. I feel like a lot of electronic music has to have, or feels it has to have, kind of like flashy logos, bright colours, all this kind of crazy graphic design. This is just a black and white painting.
It's really sleek. It's really, yeah.
I just think it's a perfect visual accompaniment to the album. Like if I had to kind of picture in my mind's eye what a song like Platform Zero or Spring 27 would look like, that is probably quite close to the sort of thing that I'd make up in my own head. I think basically it's very difficult for an album that came out 7 years ago to have GOAT status, and Drone Logic is not on that level. But
thank you. I've got a bit breathless for a second there.
It's VIP, and I'm not hearing you say anything otherwise.
You know what? I think your point about the harmony between what the music sounds like and the album cover is on point. When you hear this album, especially those first 3 tracks, I can't help but think of the album cover. So you know what? Fucking get out the Belvedere,
yes.
Get them out, get them a table.
Daniel Avery, come on in.
Get the maitre d' looking after them. Give him a VIP, he's definitely in, he's in the hall.
He's VIP, nice one. Well, yeah, that brings an end to Drone Logic. Hope you've enjoyed the podcast.
Yeah, I hope you had a good time, guys, and see you next week.